Hi guys, how are you? How are you guys? बीटी के फंडे सब भूल गया हूँ कोई बात नहीं. That's why we have kept this lecture so that you will revise them. Don't worry. Please share the session, share, like. सर मैं बायनोमियल थ्योरम के फंडे भूल गया हूँ. I have forgotten the fundas of binomial theorem. It's okay, it's all right. Everybody forgets. When we used to prepare for JEE, even we used to forget. It doesn't matter. But once, if you have done it once, then to recall it, it won't take that much time. You just need to keep on practicing some questions from time to time, which is what the objective of this session is. Don't worry, but just keep on practicing. Okay, attempt this question now. Minus 1, it should not be negative. It is 3 raised per 2022, which is also same as 9 raised per 1011, which is same as 10 minus 1 raised per 1011. So why is this 10 beneficial? Because wherever 10 will come in binomial expansion, 5 will also be there, because 5 is a factor of 10. So when you expand, you can write, take minus common also. So 1 minus 10 raised to power 1011. So it will be minus of 1 plus 1 minus 1011 C1 into 10 plus 1011 into C2 10 square. So all these terms have 10. So the remainder is minus 1. But you cannot keep negative as a remainder. So remainder is equal to minus 1. But you are dividing by 5. So add 5 to it. So it is 4. Those of you who are not comfortable with binomial, you should say thank you to me because of this session. This session will surely help you out. Was this first question good? Remainder cannot be negative, right guys? Negative remainder is not allowed. When you are dividing 20 by 6, you can say 6 fours are 24 and the remainder is -4. But actually it's not -4, it is 2 only. You went here extra. So 6 when divided by 20 gives 6 threes are 18 and the remainder should be 2. So how to get 2 from -4? You simply add this quantity. The negative remainder should be made positive by adding the divisor any number of times you want to add. Negative remainder shows that you overreached. You made 6 fours are 24 and that's why negative is coming. But you made 6 threes are, you should have done 6 threes are 18. So that is why remainder -1 shows that you went extra. So now compensate for it. Add 5 to it, you will get 4. The remaining terms contain 10. You have to find the remainder when divided by 5. All these terms contain 10, which means they contain 5. What last step? Which of them is the last step, guys? This step, this is binomial. I expanded it with binomial. Now all these terms have 10 as a factor. If they have 10 as a factor, they must have 5 as a factor. So they will never leave a remainder when divided by 5. Only this term will leave the remainder, which is -1. So the remainder comes out to be -1. We can never accept -1 as a remainder, negative remainder. We'll have to make it positive by adding the divisor. So we divide it by 5. Aditya, which step? Dear, this is binomial theorem. Should we proceed? It wasn't those. How many of you were able to do this question on your own? On your own? Good. Now see, this is JEE Mains 2022 question. What happens in JEE Mains 2022? People were saying very tough paper, but it wasn't that tough paper. Some questions were lengthy, that's all. Let's solve this one now. I am giving you 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Try. Dhruv, you can do it with Emerge. Yes, you can do it with Emerge. Try this now. Try. I promise that we will continue such practice sessions. One practice session per week I'll keep from next month. Total one. No, not one. Two. Two per week we'll keep. Two in total. And we will continue 2 practice sessions per week till your JEE Advance. Also, anybody who is joining Unacademy on Plus in my batches, we will be keeping lectures only 5 days a week, 2 days holiday, and every alternate week there will be one holiday. So in a month there will be 10 holidays, I promise, for my lectures, so that you can complete homework, etc. So don't worry, in some days it might look there are many lectures, but in some days there will be very less lectures. So now it's your intelligence that on those days where there are very less lectures, you should not waste time watching cricket matches. You should start studying. After January 15th for dropper, probably, or probably January 30th, once calculus is done, let's say. After 15th Feb for sure, there will be 2 lectures a week, 2 to 3 lectures. That will be revision and speed building and tough questions handling, that's all, for till advance. I know holidays are crucial for kids. Already declaring Saturday, Sunday holiday. Okay guys, now what is this? What is it? What is this? What to do now? It's just tell me what is this? Do we know something about this series? See, power are reducing, then it becomes 0, then power is x raised power is increasing. It is GP. It is GP. GP with first term and common ratio. This will be the common ratio. Every term x power increases, 5 plus x power decreases. This is GP. In fact, this is a very special type of GP. Nursery kids know the answer of this GP. Do you guys know the direct answer of this GP? Sir, ये सब भूल गए हैं. That's why we are sitting in this lecture to revise. Say thank you. Learn. Learn this funda. What happens if you have p raised power n plus p raised power n minus 1 into q plus p raised power n minus 2 into q square till q raised power n. Now this is a very special type of GP whose answer is very famous. P raised power n plus 1 minus q raised power n plus 1 upon p minus q. Learn. A very special type of. नर्सरी में होते तो बता देते सर. गुड वन. होशियार हो रहे हो. I feel from December we should start making formula sheets. Okay, so now going to this question. What is this? Five plus x. We need coefficient of x raised to power 101. So to find x raised to power 101, this term will not give x raised to power 101, only this term will give. So answer is 1 by 5, this thing, 501 C 101, 5 raised to power 400. Don't take x, don't write x raised to power 101. Don't write this. We need only coefficient. We need only coefficient. Don't need to write this. What is the answer? I think option A. A. It looks A. A, right? सर आप फॉर्मूला शीट बनवाएंगे? लुक्स लाइक काश ऐसा होता, एक बटन दबाया उससे फॉर्मूला शीट हाजिर. Alas, something like this might have happened, should happen. You press a button and formula sheet comes. B? No, no, 400. There is one, this 5 also, right? D? I am thinking option A. A. This is option A. Now let's try this one. Yes. Try. Take 3-4 minutes. Like the session, share the session. Share it with your friends if you have friends. If you divide 2021 by 7, what do you get? 7 2s are 14, 62, 7 8s are 56, 61, 7 8s are 56, 5. That will still be better. So 2021 is 288, sorry, is 5 plus 288 into 7. Now what will happen? When you will expand, this is how it will look like. And you can very well observe all these terms will have 7. All these terms will have 7. See, all of them will have 7 as a factor. So this is the only term that's left. But it's a very big term. Very big term. It's very big. It cannot be the remainder. So we'll have to manipulate this further. Okay. So let's manipulate this further. So now 5023, 5 raised to power 2023. Yes, you can write it like this. 7 minus 2 raised to power 2023. That you can do. Now when you will expand, minus taking common, to 2 minus 7 raised to power 2023. You can very well see. So 2 raised to power 2023 minus 2023 C1 into 7 plus 2023 C2 7 square and so on. Now again all these terms have 7. So this is left. So minus of 2 raised to power 2023. It is again a very big number. So let's take it separately. Let's take it separately. No, breaking power will usually doesn't have. Let's take it separately. So 2023, 2 raised to power 2023. Let's solve this question now. Okay. Now 2 raised to power 3 is 8. 2 raised to power 3 is 8. So we can take 1 2 common. 2 raised to power 2022, which is 2 raised to power 8 raised to power 3 6 18, 3 7 21, 3 4 12. 6 18, which is twice of 1 plus 7 raised to power 674. So 2 is outside. 1 plus 674 C1 into 7 plus 674 C2 7 square. So all these terms again have 7. So it is 2 that is left. So the remainder is minus 2. Remember we left a minus outside here. Don't forget this one. So remainder is minus 2, which is same as there is one more way we can solve this question in one line. There is one more way we can solve this question with one line. I'll tell you a cool trick. Should I tell you a cool trick? First copy this one. This is also a good method. There are 3 ways we can solve it. Copy this one. Let me teach you one more way, then I'll teach you a shortcut way also. सर वो बार बार जीरो क्यों बन रहा है? It's not becoming zero. It contains 7 as a factor, so it will never give you remainder. Only this part which does not contain 7 gives remainder. If you divide by 7, in all these terms there is 7. 7 into this, 7 into this. Raj, Jen. Guys, like the session, share the session. Okay, so now we reached here. Do you remember? We reached here. Now let me tell you, it's an optical illusion. Okay. I'll teach you the first. Note down this funda. Fermat's little theorem. What does this theorem say? A raised per p. Here A is any number, p is prime. A raised per p when divided by p leaves remainder A. So basically, if suppose you are dividing 5 raised per 53 by 53, you will get remainder 5. That is what it says. Do you know why? Can you prove it? Can you prove it? So prove it. Prove it. Let's prove this and then use it in this question. Let's prove this. Prove this thing. Take an example, prove it. You can use an example also. I don't mind. So let's prove this. How to prove it? See. See the proof. Any number, give me any number. Give me any number. 5. Okay. 5 raised per any prime. Any prime. 71. Okay. And you are dividing by 71. Okay. Okay. So first of all, This Fermat's last theorem first uses this concept PCR, where P is a prime number and R is not equal to 0 or P is divisible by P. First prove this one. First prove this one. First prove this one. First prove this part. PCR, where P is a prime number and R is neither 0 or P, then it is divisible by P. Of course, when R is 0, it will become 1. When R is P, it will also become 1. Apart from that, it's always divisible by P. Apart from that. Apart from that. So every PCR, where P is prime number and either R is neither 0 nor P, it's divisible by P. Like 5C2 is divisible by 5, 5C3 is divisible by 5, 5C4 is divisible by 5, 5C1 is divisible by 5, 5C0 is not, and 5C5 is not. 13C0 is not divisible by 13, 13C13 is not divisible by 13, but 13C1, 13C2, 13C3 all are divisible by 13. Can you prove it? PCR is divisible by P. Let's see. Let's see who can prove it. Please focus on what I am teaching right now. I can still see in the chat some questions are coming with the solution of previous method. Don't get stuck there. First look at what I am teaching, because then this part will become bouncer. That small doubt will destroy these concepts. That small doubt, even if you can see why is this term coming, why is that some term coming, you can think it over later on also. But if I am teaching them some concept, immediately come to what I am teaching right now. Immediately come to what I am teaching right now. Yeah. Forget what has happened. You can ask it later on also. You can, once we reach there back again, you can ask. But currently, let us focus on what I am teaching. See the proof. How many of you understand this? This RPCR is equal to P minus 1 CR minus 1. Yes or no? Do you understand this concept? Do you realize this? Dhoni identity. Yes, 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 yes. Dhoni identity. So that means PCR. Now see, look at this very carefully. This side has P as a factor. Obviously, this is P, right? It must be having P as a factor. This side has P as a factor. Yes or no? So even this side will have P as a factor. Yes or no? But if you are getting P as a factor from this part, there are two parts here. This part can never give P as a factor. R is a smaller number than P. R is smaller than P. R cannot give P as a factor. R cannot even contribute some part of P. Because P is a prime number, it doesn't break into two factors already. So R can never give P or even some factor of P. R will totally be co-prime with P. R will be totally co-prime with P. R is smaller than P and P is a prime number, so R will not have any factor common also. So the whole P as a factor is responsibility of this term. This is like Virat Kohli against Pakistan. This will have to make sure the match is won. Clear? So learn this. This is an important concept. Now what did Fermat do? Fermat used this concept to prove its little theorem. Fermat used this concept to prove his little theorem. How? How? Let me show you. Fermat used this concept to prove his little theorem. How? Let's take this example. 5 raised to 71. Fermat broke it down like this. So it will be 1 plus 71c1 into 4 plus 71c2 4 square and so on till 71c70 4 raised to 70 plus 71c77 4 raised to 71. 71c71 4 raised to 71. Right? Now see what will happen. This will be a factor of 71. This will have 71 as a factor. This also will have 71 as a factor. Do you remember PCR has a P as a factor? This also has 71 as a factor. 71 is prime number. We don't care about 4. We are dividing by 71. We are dividing by 71. So this term will have 71 as a factor. Prime number PCR, PCR, PCR will all have 71 as a factor. So they contribute nothing except these two. Except these two. This and this. So what you are left with is 1 plus 71, 1 plus 4 raised to 71. This is what you are left with. Right? Great. Now break this. Now break this. What will happen? You will left with 1 plus all the terms again the same thing happens. All these will give 71 as a factor. Except these two terms. So what's left? What's left? What's left now? What's left? 1 plus 1 plus 3 raised power 71. Can you see what is happening? Then you will break it again. What will this give? 1 plus 2 raised power 71. Then you will break it again. What will this give? 1 plus 1 raised power 71. So what is the final answer? Got the feel? That's Fermat's last theorem. Sorry, little theorem. Fermat's last theorem is very tough. Fermat's last theorem was proven a few years ago. It wasn't not proven since long. And it is stuff of the legends, Fermat's last theorem. Okay, so now going back to this question, we needed 5 raised power 2023. We reached here 5 raised power 2023, right? Now see 5 raised power 2023. 7 is a prime number, okay? And 2023 is divisible by 7. Is divisible by 7. 7 2s are 14, 62, 7 8s are 56, 63, 7 9s are 289. So it is 5 raised power 7 raised power 289. So 5 raised power 289 divided by 7 to the power 7 is divided by 7. Okay. So it should give, this is a raised power p divided by p. This is a raised power p divided by p. Yes, I know this is tough to click, but still, just for the sake of our feel, we are doing it. Now what to do now? Again, chill, very easy. 287 is a multiple of 7. So 5 square take out common. So 5 raised power 287, which is 5 square 287, it is 5 raised power 41 raised power 7. So you can keep doing it like this. So it will be 5 square into 5 raised power 41, which is 5 raised power 43. What to do now? 5 into 5 raised power 7 raised power 6. Sorry, 5 raised power 6 raised power 7. So it is 5 into, the remainder will be 5 raised power 6 only. So now this will be 5 raised power 7. Now again divided by 7, the remainder will be 5. Answer. So slightly tricky, but still can be done. Tricky, of course. I'm not saying that you should have thought of this yourself, but just for the sake of fun, we were doing it. Now let's do this one. One line answer. Wait. Not on YouTube. Solve, try. How many questions are these? How many questions? How many questions are these? How many questions? These are. Let me see who will give the right answer. How many questions do you see? There are two questions. Very good. This one will be solved separately. This one will be solved separately. So last digit of 2 raised power 2n. That's a separate question itself. And then this is separate. We'll have to calculate them separately and then add. Yeah, of course. There are two separate questions. And then you have to add. They are combined as if you can. They are combined just to make student a fool. The child will keep on trying what to do. These are two separate questions. Find blue part's answer, white part's answer, and then add both of them. What do you mean by last digit? Last digit means remainder by 10. Unit digit place means remainder by 10. Good questions. If you are not able to solve these questions, because every question is about remainder, unit place, remainder, all those questions are similar. Do you see almost all the questions are about that type, remainder, etc.? Yes or no? Deliberately, I have brought such questions because I know students don't practice such questions. So deliberately, I have brought such questions. And deliberately, I have brought such questions which will look tough. That's why you will find it beneficial. I could have brought a lot of other questions that you would have solved. Then you would have said, oh, amazing, we got very much confident. No. I deliberately brought these bad looking questions, these tricky questions, how to split, how to find remainder, deliberately. Don't think that only binomial only such questions come. No. It's not true. This is only a part of binomial. Not every question will be like this, but I deliberately brought these questions here because I know you are least comfortable in such questions. If you want to study in Hindi from me, please join JEE Hindi channel. This is English channel. Now see, this is a very easy, good question. R factorial. So it is 0 factorial plus 1 factorial plus 2 factorial plus 3 factorial plus 4 factorial plus 5 factorial plus 6 factorial and so on. So last digit of factorials is very cool, guys. Understand, 5 factorial is 120. 6 factorial is 720. Last digit of all these factorials will be 0. Last digit 0. Last digit 0. So they will not contribute anything towards last digit. Only these will contribute towards last digit. You can calculate their value. This is 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 6 plus 24. What is it? 4 or 6, 10, 34. 4. So this has last digit 4. This one has last digit 4. But this is also remaining. Okay. We'll have to check this one. So last digit of summation R factorial is 4. But 2 raised power 2 raised power n is also remaining. Let's solve that part. Now see, for powers, remember last digit always follows a pattern. If there is a number whose last digit is 1, suppose there is a number A, B and last digit is 1. You put any power. It will become some big answer, but last digit will be 1 only. Yes or no? Similarly, take any number a, b, and last digit is 6. You take any power, it will become same only. Something, 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 but last digit will be 6 only. Take any number a, b, c, but last digit is 0. Now you take any power, it will become anything random, but last digit will be 0 only. Look at this a, b, c, d, 5. Suppose last digit is 5. You take any power, it will be some random big number, but last digit will be 5 only. So these are very easy last digits. So this is very easy. Now look at the other one. Yes, correct. But look at this one. Now suppose you have A, B, but last digit is 2. So it follows a cycle. If n is 1, you will find it always, you multiply, it will depend on last digit only. So it can be something and then 2. It can be something 4, something 8, something 16, 6 again, and then something again 2. So it keeps on following a cycle of 4. Correct. Cycle of 4. In fact, look at this AB3 Risparan. So something 3, something 9, something like 27, 7, something 1. And then again वापस 3. Again cycle of 4. Keep writing notes. So these are very easy last digits. Similarly, AB4, something 4, something 16, 6, and then again 4. It follows a cycle of 2. 4, 6, 4, 6. 5 is done, 6 is done, 7. So something 7, something 9, 9 says 63, 1. Cycle of 4. A, B, something 8, something cycle of 4. Do you know last two digits also follow a pattern based on last two digits? But it's a very, you cannot learn that pattern. They also follow a pattern. Last two digits. Last two digits also follow a pattern based on last two digits, of course. But it's a very bad looking pattern. You don't need. Bad looking means it will be tough to remember. So we know this question now. 2 raised by 2 raised by n. Now since n is greater than 1, this is a multiple of 4. This is a multiple of 4. So last digit is with a cycle of 4, 2, 4, 8, 6. So 6 will be the last digit. Because after 4 cycle, this is the multiple of 4, right? 2 raised by 1, 2, 3. So final answer. Now why is this multiple of 4? Since n is greater than equal to 2. Given. Final answer. This was 4 and that was 6. 4 plus 6. 10. So last digit is 0. खोदा पहाड़ निकला 0. It is given n is greater than equal to 2. Good question. N greater than 1 means n greater than equal to 2. Shivangi, n greater than 1 means n greater than equal to 2. This is a multiple of 4. 2 raised power multiple of 4. So it is 2 raised power 4 lambda. So 2 raised power 4 lambda plus 1 gives 2. 2 raised power 4 lambda plus 2 gives 4. 2 raised power 4 lambda plus 3 gives 8. 2 raised power 4 lambda plus 4, that means multiple of 4 gives 6. Got it? Yes, this one will move till 9 o'clock. Then from 9 o'clock, we are having the evolve lecture for application of derivatives. And then 11 o'clock, we are having practice session of circles. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow, complete holiday. No lecture to watch, nothing. Only do your homework. Yes, and it should be good. Okay. Now solve this one. Tricky question. Let's see how many of you can solve. Good question. Sandesh, think again. I have said that 2 की power anything for last digit will follow a pattern of 4. Now the power is a multiple of 4. So see, when power is 1, what happens? Power is 2, what happens? Power is 3, what happens? Power is 4, then what happens? So that cycle will keep on repeating. It's a periodic function. Sandesh, guys, don't write notes. Who is giving you this? सर किसी भी चैप्टर में इतना सारा कंटेंट हो जाता है, कैसे कंसाइज करूं? हाउ टू कंसाइज? देयर इज सो मच कंटेंट दैट हैपेंस इन जेई. यू हैव टू प्रिपेयर समरी शीट्स, you have to keep on noting, and you have to prepare 7 8 A4 size sheets where everything of that concept chapter is written. If you will do that, you can concise it. Done. Now see, these are two summations. So it is summation r is equal to 1 to n. Now see, the variable here, the only thing that varies is p. This is a constant, so you should make it jump outside. See, so it is summation r is equal to 1 to n, ncr p is equal to 1 to r minus 1, rcp 2 raised per p. Now this is very cool. This is a very pyara binomial. See this? You know this, na? R equal to 0 to n c r x raised per r. It is 1 plus x raised per capital N. But it starts from 1, goes to r minus 1, so it should be 1 plus 2 raised per r, but there are some missing terms. P equal to 0. and P equal to R. These are two missing terms. Which is 3 raised per R minus 2 raised per R minus 1. Okay. Now this part will come. So now you have reached here. 1 to N NCR 3 raised per R minus 2 raised per R minus 1. So these are three questions now. Now it will be 1 plus 3 raised per N minus NC0 3 raised per 0 minus 1 plus 2 raised per N minus NC0 2 raised per 0 minus 1 plus 1 raised per N minus NC0. What is the answer coming? 4 raised per N minus 1 minus 3 raised per N plus 1 minus 2 raised per N plus 1. So it is 4 raised per N minus 3 raised per N plus 1. Okay, I will not use red color, don't worry. Which is option A. There is one more. Minus 2 raised per N. Yeah, now it's correct. So what is the answer? Haila. No answer is matching. What happened here? I'll tell you what happened. They have written the question wrong. So here they have committed the question wrong. C2H5OH. We are right, they are wrong. In fact, in their C2H5OH-ness, they created a better question. They created a better question. People were giving answers. How? How? Magic. Those are real legends. Try this now. Methanol still the best. Yes, guys. RCR is one, brother. RCR is one. Raj Jain Jain. RCR is one. Tonight, 11 o'clock, there is circles practice session. See you guys there. Don't forget. Tonight, 11 o'clock, same channel, same teacher, same subject. We will keep four more of BT uh, next month. I don't think we will be able to finish this question in next few minutes, but still you can try. This is very easy. This is SCR. This is simple. This one is just till here. It is just bol bachan. Nothing. Do you want more time? So let us do it in the next lecture. We can try in the next lecture because I already have lecture on plus now. Next lecture, next time. Okay. It's a good question. Expand it, it will become very simple. Hint. Okay.